Welcome, guys. This is my third vlog. Feeling good. I'm in school right now, in the school bathroom. Came out in the break just to start the vlog. I found out my grades for my exams that I had 3 weeks ago. They're just like normal exams, like monthly exams, and I got a 2 in math. This is British system, by the way. 2 in math and what else? Yeah, I'm gonna go find out what I got for English, and then the other subjects I don't know them yet. But yeah, pretty shit grade. But honestly, these grades, they don't determine who you are or how successful you'll be. As the teachers say, some of my teachers here say that these grades basically determine success. They don't, guys. Don't listen to these people because my teachers all have pushed me down to so like much, saying like I won't be anything, that it's came to a point where like it's just crazy. And I've talked about this before. It's just crazy how people twice as older than you can hate on you when you're trying to achieve your dreams. Ignore it all, guys. Ignore the noise. You keep pushing because one day, as I always say, you'll make it. But regardless of that, I couldn't go live today because of the market switch. And Meta keeps acting like a bitch. I don't know why. I'll show you guys what the problem with Meta is in my lunch break, which is in 2 hours because I have class now. So I'll go to class and I'll try to record the conversation of me and my teacher. Actually, no, that's too much. But I will try to give you guys like a sneak peek of the class or whatever, if I can, because if I try it, then they might take my phone away. So I'm not sure if I can or not. But yeah, I'm gonna go to class now, and see you guys in the lunch break. My teacher is talking to the other students right now, so I can basically start a class. I'm just sitting in the lunchroom right now. But yeah, just set the precedent for yourself, guys. Like I did for myself. I don't mean in a cocky way, as I said in the last clip, but like I think I'm ahead of these people because I've just developed a different state of mind, different everything. Like even for my sister, she's 18 and she's completely different from me. And like she goes here and I go here. It's so different. But again, as I've repeated in this video like a couple of times, it all comes back to time. When your time comes, you'll shine. Just wait for your time, guys. And all of these things, like when I sometimes just sit by myself and think, because right now I'm in school, but in the upcoming 10 years I won't be, and I know for a fact that I'm gonna achieve like great things in the upcoming 10 years. But then when I've achieved those things, what will the teachers that are my teachers, so-called teachers right now, what will they think about me? Like, will they still think of me as a failure? Or will they call it luck? Because people only see the public victories that you show them, and then the things like when basically people come to you when the things start to pop off. They don't see how many times you fell and broke your nose. They don't. It's you who goes through all of those times and witnesses all of those times. They're not gonna care. They're probably gonna call it luck once I make it. Do you think I care? No. Because I know my hard work and struggle will have paid off then, not theirs. And guys, no one's gonna help you. Like, no one is gonna help you. You have to learn everything by yourself. When I didn't know how to do something, I learned it by my fucking self. No one held my hand and guided me through a path, taught me anything. No one did. No one will ever. Why? People don't care. Like, people truly don't care. Like, they actually don't. Even if you like, look, even if they hold your hand, they're not gonna stick to the ends. They could be snakes. You never know. And I've experienced that. My so-called friends, when I like started to get on my grind and focus on myself, improve myself, I was being called fake. I was being called a fake friend. I was being labeled as I'm changing. Did I let that affect me? No. It hurt me. But I knew that one day when I actually make something of myself, they're gonna be mad like they couldn't come along. I even tried to help some of them. I actually sat down with a couple of my friends. I was like, look, let me help you. I sat down with my friends and I was like, let me help you out. You lock in, I lock in. I tried to help them. They didn't want it. It was cool, but like, when I actually started to do something, they were telling me that I changed. I tried to help them. They didn't want it. And then they tried to tell me that I'm changing. Like, it almost seems like you don't want success, but you want to hate. And that's what I mean by when I say, I think I'm ahead of these people, these teenagers nowadays. Because these teenagers nowadays, they don't have control over their minds, their bodies, nothing. Most of these kids are out here scrolling endlessly on TikTok, on YouTube. Out here eating junk food. Not taking care of themselves, their bodies, their physiques, their minds. Most importantly, their minds. They don't let themselves get bored, and then if they're not even bored and if they're not sitting alone by themselves, they won't know what's going on in here. That's the thing with this generation. People don't want to get bored even for like 5 minutes. They can't sit without distractions. If you sit without distractions for 1 hour a day, look at how much this thing can do. Look at how much your brain can do. You will have your ideas and your imagination flowing around for that 1 hour. It could bring some great ideas up. And guys, it's the same thing. Negative and positive pendulums could be flowing around. But it's on you whether you let the negatives overtake the positives. Ignore the negatives. Go back to the positives. And guys, one day, like, that's what I say when I like meet I have one of my friends who's like who's wanting to get started, not from school. I know him since like 10 years. He's one of my realest friends. He doesn't know that I have a YouTube channel, but he knows a bit about my business. But yeah, as I was saying, I tell him that, like, brother, once you actually get on your grind, there's gonna be so many things that you had a different perspective on before, and you have a different perspective now. There's so many things that are gonna change. There's so many new things that you're gonna learn and experience. And I think this little stage in my life has been like the most, and I mean it, like the most changing in some sort of way. And I mean changing as in like, okay, I'm going through lows. I'm actually not doing anything in my life except working. But this work will pay off, and then my life will actually change in like a materialistic way, you can say, because all of the money is going to come in, all of the fancy things are going to come in. But that's not what the goal is. Those are just add-ons alongside the goals. Those are free gifts that God's throwing at you, because you're trying to run after your goals. Don't ever let materialistic things overtake your goals. Don't. Money is just something that comes along when you're trying to run after your dreams, your goals. Your goals, moreover. Like, for example, your goal is to retire your mom. Money just comes on. How are you going to retire your mom? Don't say money. By work. That work just brings in money that helps you achieve that goal. It's not like you want money. Money is not your goal, guys. Money is so overpowering that it sometimes overtakes people's goals. Don't let that happen to you. Don't. Because it's truly not. It's just some materialistic paper that is valuable, but deep down it's not. And as I was saying, just lock into a task for the next couple of years. Get ahead of get ahead of most of these teenagers, like I am. As I said before, I think I'm ahead of these teenagers. This generation nowadays, because this generation is truly fucked. They have a attention span of 0. They can't sit without any distractions. Once you learn you can do that, you'll be great. You'll be great. Get the precedent. Set it for yourself. Don't let anyone else set it for you. Just set your own precedent. This topic sometimes gets me so furious, but yeah, I'll pick up the vlog when I'm on my way to boxing. Hello guys, so today was a crazy day. I fucked up again and realized that I actually fucked up and apologized to God and said that from now on I'm gonna follow my promises and be true to myself. And yeah, I can't go live again today because Meta is bugging, and it has a bug where you can't select the location, and it's keeping me from going live. So that's that. I will try to double check tomorrow morning because I have to go live at 12 p.m. and I'll wake up early. I'll wake up at 7 and hit the gym, and I'll record tomorrow's vlog separate. And right now it is 1:26. See there, this is the Meta bug where you can select the location, and that's what it is showing. But I don't know. I'm gonna try again tomorrow morning. But I wanted to say one thing. When I came upstairs at around 12, I was so tired. I was actually going to go to sleep. But then the realization kicked in. Am I actually gonna let my bullshit emotions get to me and not work? And that just got me off my ass, and I ended up here for an hour and a half. Life is crazy, guys. Life is crazy. But I was so sleepy because I was on the couch drinking my shake after I had dinner, and I was sleepy there. Like, I was falling asleep on the couch, and after I came up, I laid on my bed and I was half asleep, but I got my ass up and worked. And guys, you do it alone, you do it tired, you do it every time. You do it every single second of the fucking day. It does not matter. There's no excuse to it. Like, there's truly no excuse to it. You have to work your ass off. And that's one thing. I had a conversation with my mom today as well, and she was like, what are you even doing, and for what are you doing it? Like, I told her, like, do you actually think my life is fun? And she was like, no, because you've made it bad. Whereas I'm trying to do everything for them. That's just like, when your own mom is talking like that about you, the person who you're doing everything for says these things to you, it kind of hurts. It hurts. But I don't know, I've came to a point where I don't even know what my emotions want from me, and I just can't react to them. Like, it's not affecting me. Nothing affects me anymore. Nothing hurts me. Only some really deep things hurt me. For example, this. But again, no emotions kick in. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just crazy. Like, I'm doing everything for her, and then that's what she's saying to me. When I thought to myself that after I start getting results and explain everything to my mom, she's gonna be proud of me. And now that I think that she's not even gonna give a fuck. And that's what it is, guys. that brings us to the point that no one actually cares, even if it's your mom, it's your dad, it's your brother. No one cares. You're all alone in this. You truly are. No one's gonna help you. No one's gonna give a shit about what you do. No one's gonna guide you through a path. Nothing. You have to figure everything out on your own. And that's just the sad reality, that you have to be all alone in this. But that's the thing. That's what builds you into becoming a man. That's what shapes you for the life ahead of you. And I guess you have to go through these things for the great future. But yeah, it's just like I can't wait for that day when I actually make it, when I actually prove something myself. But till then, just keep yourself down. Keep working, kid. Keep working. Sometimes I just feel like crying my eyes out. But again, as I was mentioning, like, I don't even know how or what emotions, like, I should be feeling. Like, when someone says anything to me, I don't even know how to feel at that time, because I've been through, like, I've been, like, said crazy things too, you know? So it just doesn't affect me that much. And yeah, that's it for this vlog. I'm gonna try to airdrop these videos to my laptop, edit them and upload it, but it's just taking so fucking long. As you guys can see here, this has been here since the past 30 minutes. But yeah, I'll wait for another while and see if it actually airdrops. If not, then I'll do it in better Wi-Fi tomorrow somewhere outside. And yeah, I'm gonna work a bit more and then head to bed. See you guys tomorrow.